possession.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
I mean, still holding the lead, but they've hurt themselves somewhat here with turnover.
And the Jazz with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using projections as one of his stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. That'll be a 5-second call.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And the turnovers this quarter already translating into 8 points for the opposition.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
How about turnover number 4 for him alone here in this quarter? He has got to do a better job.
And it's Utah's ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. To the inside. It's picked off. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. Mitchell left side. Fires top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's stolen. Here's Mr. Clutch. 16 points for him. And it's good, 2 points. Mr. Clutch has got 18 points in the game.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Utah.
Pass to Whiteside. Mitchell, this is to Clarkson. Takes it inside. A 3-ball. And down into Mitchell. Hit from deep. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
And that one's good. Morant.
Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling a competitive fire after that last 3.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. He's got 8.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you learn.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Mr. Clutch. Williams is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And there's Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Jackson passes to Woodson. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Knocked away. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Clarkson, Hollis Jefferson, and good! He nails it. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, they've also gotten quite a few blocks as well. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Woodson. The shot, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the paint. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Driving to the basket. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Memphis on the break. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter, but Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Mitchell. From the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Look, I know he wants to get them back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not thieves.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team.
Here's
foul.
Mitchell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Woodson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his 3rd.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let them try to close this out.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 8. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mr. Clutch.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Good on both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Morant, count it. Morant's got 20 points.
Underrated going into college, underrated coming into the league, and Morant plays like he's still trying to prove the doubt.
Passes it to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Outside Conley. From deep. Sinks the triple.
The experience showing through in these moments. Conley's used to stepping up when his team needs a bucket.
Here's Woodson into the lane, and the layup falls. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he banks in the lane. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And look at the calm attitude of Conley. Amazing at staying in control and coming through in the clutch.
Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. No good off the front iron.
Now, with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Woodson powered down with both hands.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Mitchell outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 8. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
There's O'Neal with the 3. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, the 2020 Rookie of the Year. That's John Morant. Carried Memphis to a play-in game in the bubble. Not bad for a guy who was only 20 when the season took off.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
That's a John Morant special, ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked